Welcome everybody, I Can by Rubey. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you get something out of the video. And if you do, always remember this. I always say this on this channel. Wisdom is a two-way street. You give some knowledge, I take some knowledge. Let's keep uplifting each other and pass it on. Your mind is vast and endless. So why not explore it and try to achieve all that can be achieved? For in doing so, you will truly see what was meant to be. That was the description of the video and the title. The mind is truly full of vast knowledge. The mind is truly full of vast knowledge. Through life, you're going to go through some difficult times. And what I mean by your mind is full of vast knowledge, you want to store it like a computer and that database. Do you want to just upload it with a lot of just things that are not relevant or important to yourself? Or do you want to upload it with all life experiences, taking the good out of everything and putting that in there? That would be a good database, because anytime you need to compute something, you're not going to have any corrupt files. You're not going to have any malware. You're not going to have any viruses, because you're working on a prime optimal that knowledge, that vast knowledge from within, and you're only imputing that great data. And what I mean by this is you're gonna, in life, even now myself, I'm going through some trying times, and it happens a lot over and over, but it depends on how you look at it and how you can stay focused, try to stay positive for your family, close friends, or for whatever you're going through. Because in doing that and everybody having their part, you're going to be very powerful and able to get to whatever situation it is, and also help whoever's in a situation itself. Imagine if you were going into a situation and you're chaotic, they're chaotic, and then you're trying to help someone else. Man, they'll be a mess. It's just a little sidebar. I felt, tell you, even myself, I'm not impervious to emotions and everything, but always try to keep that positive outlook for you or anyone else. Now back to the mind is truly full of vast knowledge. It really is. And what I mean by vast, it's like space, right? There is, if you look at space and time and how many galaxies and everything there is, it truly is vast, endless. Is there an end? Or I believe there is none, right? Like in the Greek alphabet, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, right? But what if there was no beginning, no end, no Alpha, no Omega, but always was and always will be what has always been? Think about that one. In ourselves, we are a spirit and a conscious form of energy within, let's say, this avatar of a body, which holds that spirit and contains it within. And I believe, even with my religion, and now I'm talking in a spiritual sense, or whatever you believe in, that when we pass on, we go back to the truest, purest form of essence, of energy, consciousness, to the oneness, or whatever it is. As coming down here, from my belief, and how I was born into this me, who I am, from a baby, growing up, then to become older, and go through all this stuff. If you don't realize that your mind is truly a vast place of knowledge, then it also goes into things where some people believe in reincarnation. Now, imagine you believe in that, for instance, and you can actually remember all your past and prior lives. How much knowledge would you contain within here? Vast amount, unbelievable amount. Imagine tuning in and channeling and to receive this, or how some people believe connect to your higher consciousness. Oof, you'll be doing some real spiritual work within yourself, right? Then you also have Catholics or fraternal lodges or whatever it may be that practice esoteric knowledge and wisdom. A lot of them believe in what? Christos, the Christ, the oil. Look into that, the Christ oil. It's a good thing. It's amazing how some people believe, and it is within that, and put it into their faith of raising that consciousness from the bottom all the way up to the top and connecting with what? A grand consciousness. So there's many ways and many beliefs to tap into the vast knowledge of the mind. It's truly up to you and your journey. Where will it take you? Will you go through your life experiences and everything you have done and all the traumatic experiences you have and all those that have still living with you, those that have passed on, and those traumatic, maybe not traumatic, but times that you may think about people that you were with, or people that you're still alive, or people that you miss. Always remember, you want to make sure that that vast knowledge you keep within yourself, that you're making all those people proud because you're living life in a good vibe. So tap into that inner consciousness and know that your mind is vast. Learn through your life experiences. Understand that there's many ways to practice knowledge, wisdoms, life experiences, how to integrate them with your everyday lives, how to maintain, how to have structure, how to have balance. And the last thing I'll leave you with is never go against your moral code. If you have one, if you don't, build one up for yourself. Live by a set of codes that you know is going to keep you living your life right. Some people may not agree with it, some people may not go, but that's not for who them to say, or even yourself. I'll tell you why. Because it's just you know what you feel inside. That's how you live, and you stay by a standard code or moral code. And that's not to say that every time you go and get engaged more in this vast knowledge of wisdom, that code might even grow to be even more. Take care, everyone. I came by Rubey.